Hi everyone, today I'm talking about the Chinese stock crash, and a lot of the Chinese stocks have taken a big impact about the trade war, and we're just going to go on about it today. First of all, big thing, news coming out today that the US and the China are back into talks about tariffs and trading with each other. So we've seen a big green day in the market after quite a big of a red day the day before, but a green day. Very positive. The Dow's up about 200 points, I think, right about now as recording this video. And a lot of the Chinese stocks have gone green as well, some gaining quite a few percentage. But the Chinese stock crash right now has definitely affected a lot of the stocks. Some of these stocks are on a great discount. When we Alibaba, which was a stock I mentioned before, 19%, Tencent 31, JD 31, Baidu 23, YY 36%. Some really good bargains. I mean, I've talked about that I would like to get back into Alibaba. It's a great buying opportunity right now. I wish I had the money available to buy into that stock because I definitely recommend that as a buy. And if someone said to me a while back that Tencent was going to drop 31%, I would have jumped straight into that stock. I'm a big fan. They reported earnings, they missed earnings, but that took a negative effect on Tencent. But that was pretty much because one of their main game titles got banned, which they were kind of expecting to make a lot more revenue from. If one of your main products gets banned, everyone's going to get affected by it. And this just kind of China slowdown. I mean, we've been knowing that China is slowing down slightly for a long time, but for some reason it just got reported big time. But yeah, Alibaba at 90% discount, Tencent 31, JD 35. Some really big sales. I know quite a few people interested in these stocks. Out of them all, I like a lot of the stocks on here, but Alibaba is definitely the one for me on this list. I am a big fan of Tencent, but I think Alibaba certainly, just with the amount of growth they have, the potential of the markets they're getting in, quite a decent PE as well. I think Alibaba would be the one for me. And at 19%, that is definitely a bargain, but I just don't really have the funds to buy into Alibaba right now. To get into Alibaba, I would have to sell a stock, and there's not really stock in my portfolio that I'd want to sell for Alibaba now. But overall, I think these Chinese stocks are on a big, massive sale right now. I think now is a good opportunity to buy. I think overall, that they could, in the short term, over the next month, 2 months, there could still be some negative news that come out and push them stocks a little bit lower. But I think we're getting pretty much near to the bottom now with some good buying opportunities to be getting into. So if you were to consider one of these stocks, I would potentially say now. Even stocks like Wynn Resorts has been affected massively by the trade war, because if it's hotel that is in China, that has been affected. A stock that I really like as well. It's on a big sale. So there's a lot of buying opportunities right now, and at some point I hope I'm able to still take one of these. I'm going to have to try sort a few things in my portfolio to try and sort it out. We'll see what happens. But overall, some really big bargains here. Like I say, Alibaba's one I want to get in. There's been a lot of crazy news actually about a couple of stocks recently. I might try and actually just make a video about all these updates, about all these stocks that I track quite closely. But I thought I'd share my opinions on it. I do think the trade war is kind of like getting to the bottom now. I said August would be a rough month, and obviously August isn't over yet, so they are getting near the bottom. Potentially, I'd probably wait until the end of August to then consider the position and see what happens, because the tariffs are being put on, and I don't think there's going to be any more tariffs until the new ones come into effect, and then we'll see what happens, because I think they come in this month. So I think the end goal for the US, trade war, they've got to have somewhere they can't just carry on putting tariffs on at some point. So I think this conversation will be a positive one. I don't think that they'll just end up putting these tariffs on each other forever. And the big saying is, always buy when low, sell high, be greedy when others are fearful, be fearful when others are greedy. And right now is one of those times to be greedy when other people are fearful and dive on these discounts. Like I say, I'll keep you updated if I do jump into anyone. But if I do jump into anyone, it's probably because I would have sold one of my positions in my portfolio, which I'm very happy with my portfolio right now. So I'm not sure if I will readjust it for one of these positions, mainly Alibaba. But we'll see what happens. So guys, just giving you a bit of a heads up with the Chinese stock crash on a lot of the stocks right now, my opinions on it. Definitely a good opportunity to buy. And I'll see you on the next video.